Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, specifically another weekly check-in. So these are super quick readings that I try to post every Monday. Anyway, yeah, let's hop right in and get started. We have the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I'm kind of feeling for some of you is like, it's almost like I see you kind of like stepping up almost in a sort of like leadership role. And really, what's kind of like getting you there is this sort of like going inwards. And maybe you're sort of like doing this now, or like maybe you've done like that like inner work where you really sort of like got deep within yourself. And as a result, that's kind of making you into, I don't want to say like a leader. I mean, like for some of you, it could, like, I know I started off that way, but for some of you, it could literally be stepping into like a leadership position at work. But basically, someone who offers others a lot of valid emotional support because of like what you've gone through. And then also like what it is that you just basically like internally like have to offer. Like, especially with like the Hermit card, I feel like there's just sort of like a lot of spiritual guidance that you're going to be getting by almost like maybe like right now, like it's like taking a step back and like going into like a cocooning stage, and then you sort of like emerge into like this butterfly, and other people are like, wow, like I really want to learn from this person. Or if you are stepping into like that leadership position, it's like, wow, like I really think that they could take our team very far. And it's almost like if you are in that leadership camp, like you will be leading from a sense of like empathy and passion versus, any other type of leadership. But then just, in general, like for anybody who's not, that doesn't necessarily resonate with the leadership part. Like it's just sort of like this idea of like a lot of people really resonating with your own message because you speak from empathy and because you have a lot of energy to sort of offer. But I think like right now you might be going through, or maybe you just came out of this, is like this like cocooning stage of like going inward, doing your inner work, and really getting at the root of who you are. And I think that's where a lot of this sort of like external empathetic leadership energy is really coming from. So anyway, those are all the messages I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.